You don't know if it's a tantrum or a meltdown. You may be responding the wrong way. Stay for the 10-second test. Different behaviors signal different needs and require different responses. I'm Helda Scarano, a parenting coach and behavior specialist with over 2 decades of experience working with families. And I know that parenting is a science, the science of behavior, and I'm here to teach you how to master it. A tantrum is goal-oriented. The child wants attention or access to things like toys, snacks, more screen time. What this looks like is the child is crying, but is checking your reaction, pausing to negotiate, stopping fast if they get what they want, or screaming more if you're about to give in. What you need to do in this case is to hold your boundary. Of course, setting up the environment before this ever happens helps. So for example, if it's your very first time going to the store, you explain to your child that you're going to go buy food and there's toys there, but you're not going to get any toys. When you go grocery shopping, you don't get any toys. But when you've set up your environment correctly and you still get the tantrum, you got to adjust your consequence, which in this case is to hold the boundary. You either say, not now, first we do this, then you get what you want, or you just hold your boundary and don't talk during this time, during the blow up. You stay calm and boring and reinforce the recovery. So when your child starts to calm down, you say, well, thank you for calming your body. Now we can continue our grocery shopping. A meltdown means sensory overload. Your child is looking for sensory relief. They are too tired or too hungry or overstimulated. And what this looks like is your child is unaware of the audience. They're usually covering their ears or eyes or have a very rigid body. They lost words and they can't respond to bribes or threats. So again, you gotta prepare your environment. You either fed your child before you went to the store, made sure they took a nap. But if the place is too loud and too overwhelming and you still get a meltdown, then you reduce the input. You go to a quiet corner with dim lights, or you step outside and you help regulate. You use a soft voice, take deep breaths together, hug your child if they like pressure, and you meet the basics. You offer food, water, or rest, and then you teach skills after their calm. See, here's the ABC 10-second decoder. What happened right before? Missed snack, loud store, you denied a toy. What do you see? Is your child checking you out? It's a tantrum. If your child is shut down and overwhelmed, it's a meltdown. And then we have your consequence. For a tantrum, you hold the limit and give minimal attention and praise the calm. And for a meltdown, you reduce the input. You offer comfort, you meet the needs, and you teach later. If you name it right, you can respond right. Tantrum needs boundaries. Meltdown needs sensory relief. Lead with calm, structure, and consistency. And for more science-based, step-by-step parenting tips, you can get my parenting guide, Guiding Little Minds, on Amazon or Kindle. This is Helda Scarano, parenting coach and behavior specialist. See you next time.